Hey y'all, this is me Bree at Skulls and Bones 444. If you're new, welcome. But if not, thanks for coming. Um, First things first, I want to let you guys know that I'm going back to zodiac signs, okay? I'm tired of doing the whole general population. I'm going back to zodiac signs. Um, what else? Hope you're having a great day. Duh, I should have said that too already. I know tomorrow is what, Easter? So happy Easter to anybody who celebrates that. I'm using my Celtic cards here. You guys already know the numbers. I've repeated them plenty of times and pay attention to the animal kingdom, like what animals you're seeing. Okay. I already told you that in many recordings. And so now I'm doing Taurus because I already did Aries. And for any of y'all, listen, I have Taurus moon, okay? And then it's funny because if any of you masculines out there have Aries in your Venus, check out that reading too, okay? So Taurus watch Aries and Aries watch Taurus too. Okay, Mickey sense, Mickey sense. And I changed the camera angle so you guys can see better. And I'm using a different form of the Celtic cross. I'll explain. I even wrote down some directions, and someone called me a newbie. Fuck you. Do you know how to read tarot? I don't think so. Anyways, my dear Tauruses, what do y'all need to know? I feel like a lot of you guys are chill right now. Like you guys know what you want out of life, love, your career, all of it. Things are coming into play better. And all the people that have been fucking with you, all the spiritual bullies and shit, don't worry, because they're going to prison. This shit, them going to prison, it's coming fast. 2:42 on the timer. And they're getting a lot of time too. Some of them 50 and some of them life. Last shuffle. Actually, no, one more. I do as I'm told with Spirit and the Archangel. Okay. This could be a juicy reading. Okay, the Druid, which stands for the Hierophant. It's in reversed. I can't make it up when I said that because this is about a cult. We've been talking about a cult for a long time now. And these people that have been doing black magic. Well, guess what? The Hierophant, which is, I mean, here in this card it says the Druid, but this is the Hierophant, 411 on the timer, the 411 info. They're going down. That's it. Like I said, going to prison, getting caught. Give me a second. Okay, and if you're a truth teller like myself, right, or if you guys have a podcast out there and you're talking about this, you have helped bring justice to yourself and to other people because these people hardcore Satanists. They've definitely been operating around the moon cycles. 5:15 on the timer. The karmic masculine. Oh, he tried it. He tried it one last time to a love spell to make sure that to make sure that your divine masculine is never interested in coming back to you. You're fucked. These people are going to prison. I'm telling you. What else we got? Oh, wow. Ooh, can't make this shit. Damn. Oh, and I just heard STD. Uh, yeah, they've been blaming an STD on the feminine for a long time, but it's not the feminine at all. It was by a Pisces. Yes, even though I'm talking about Taurus right now, well, this is a reading for Taurus. There is Pisces in that card shit. Oh, there's gonna be legal issues with that person. They two STDs. I said that in a recording before. First 7:37 on the timer. This person's got two STDs, HIV and herpes. They knew it and never said anything to anybody. And they participated in sex magic. Oof. And some people got HIV, or they got the herpes, or they got both. And ooh, they're taking this shit to court too. If you hear animals barking in the back, just ignore it. Wow. Oh wow. Okay. You had the Five of Cups reversed. Somebody is having to walk away from this group, but with a fight. They're not going down without a fight. Huh. The Empress upright. Okay. Yeah, Taurus. They did another death spell on you. And the death spell was that you weren't supposed to wake up. 9:39 on the timer. But here you are, the Empress. And I'll take this one too. This is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Oh, yeah, man. No happiness at all for these people. I mean, they're crying tears. I mean, pissed off that you have made it out alive. 10:20 on the timer. Yeah. For as long as this group has existed, they have always been able to take their victims down. Like, you guys are not the first people that they've tried to sacrifice, Taurus. You're just the only one who survived. Well, I'll take that one too. Fuck it. Wow. And the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom too. So look at this shit. Yeah, somebody, yeah, walked away, okay, but putting up a fight. Yeah, you didn't want to be a part of this spiritual warfare, this group, this bullshit that was going on, because you're the Empress. You, I mean, you're too sweet and good. 11:44 on the timer. You're too sweet of a person to let this shit, this person, this karmic, walk all over you. To let anybody walk all over you. Yeah, and the Ace of Cups reverse, this is not happiness at all. The karmic doesn't get what he wants, because he wants to be with you, ain't happening. And the cult is pissed off because you're still alive. And, I tell you what, a lot of the women that were involved in this cult, they were fucking around with your money big time. Big time. But look at you. Queen of Pentacles upright. This also represents a good witch. You guys could consider yourselves witches. I consider myself a good witch. I don't do cult shit like that. Fuck no. And yes, this Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is your masculine right here, who, I mean, it's taken forever to come your way. And that's just because they're the type of person where they want to make sure they have all the facts and crap together, before they confront anybody and make an ass of themselves. Ay, Dios mío. 8 of Pentacles reversed talks about somebody who's fucking lazy. There's several people in this boat. If you look at it upright, yep, it's reversed. Laziness. I mean, this represents, look, you have the Hierophant again, but it's crossing it. Everybody that was in this crowd, lazy as shit in the sense of they rely on black magic way too much, especially the karmic. Karmic is a fucking lazy ass son of a bitch. and just, I mean, relies way too heavily on on this community or in this community in black magic. That's what the fuck that's about. So, Taurus, this may not be about you. This may be about your opposition. All right, hold on. I want to get clarifying. I used to do that a lot, but I don't. Part of this new way of doing it, you're not, but fuck it, I'm curious more. What in the hell is this? Six of Cups up? This is your masculine. 15:55 on the timer. This talks about somebody from your past that you dated, you blast from the past, you know. You have a lot of good memories. A lot of good memories from this relationship with your divine masculine. 16:16 on the timer. Page Pentacles. Somebody's gonna try to come in with an idea, but it's a small idea about money. The sun. Oh, how nice. How nice. Okay. Something tells me to take. Ooh. And they said take another one. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Wow. This is all currently going on then. So you have, yeah, you got this person, the karmic, who doesn't want to work for shit, uses black magic for everything. Right here with the Hierophant. And you're a rebel. You are not going to conform to this shit. You're a hard worker. You're a very hard worker, Taurus. And here's your Six of Cups. Your divine masculine, your blast from the past in love, they're a hard worker too. They enjoy working. They don't believe in stealing or cheating. They did fuck up a little bit with participating with this cult, but when they found out what was really going on and just how evil and cruel these people were being towards you, done out in the Page of Pentacles, somebody is gonna try to give your masculine a small business offer, or even you, but regardless if it's you or your masculine, you guys ain't falling for the shit. You guys can smell the fuckery from a mile away. Oh, this is a business deal to get the feminine to shut up. If you're a truth teller or You know these people are going to prison. They're going to try to bribe you with some money to take it easy on them when it comes to the charges. Fuck that. Fuck that. They try to take y'all off this planet. Fuck that. Because, yeah, the sun up right, you're gonna get your happiness. You're 2040 on the timer. You're getting your happiness because you spoke the truth. You're speaking the truth. Your divine masculine. The love is incredible. And once you guys reunite and get away from this crowd, the happiness, oh my God. And the Sun Upright also talks about bringing bringing the truth to it. And what's funny is that when you guys have the reunion and the conversation, you're gonna be so happy. It's if it ain't the karmic that's gonna come to sway you, give you a sob story, whatever, then it's gonna be somebody else, hoping that you trust them, blah blah blah, lie and manipulate you, hoping that, hey, if I pay you this much, will you take it easy on us in court and not, you know, not press too many charges on us? No, you're getting what you deserve. That's it. And we're sorry for, trying to, sorry for taking away your masculine and your happiness and shit. But no, you're, you're seeing the sunshine, and so is everybody else with the truth. And also, because of that, the world reversed. People from this community, they're done. The world for them is done, but I mean, they're never gonna progress in life. Yeah, I mean, this is what's going on right fucking now. Like, or it's about to come around the corner here very soon. These people will never progress. Going to prison, serving time. And your world is not, your world is not done yet. Your world is not gonna be, how do I say, your world will not be complete until you get your Six of Cups. Your world will not be complete unless you get your Six of Cups and vice versa. Wow. This is what's currently happening right now. I just wanted to get more information on that, but Jesus Christ, that's what's going on right now. Or it's happening like right around the corner. This is the past. Hmm. Wheel of Fortune in reversed. Like I said, the karmic and anybody else that wouldn't stop with the magic, they kept going through the same cycle. Like it was, how do I say? Let's try this death spell again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. It's always worked. It's always worked. And it didn't. I mean, doing the same shit, but expecting different results. No. And that was the karmic because right here, the father, this is the emperor in reversed, okay? Which matches up. See, you're the empress, and this is your karmic right here. Nasty ass son of a bitch. 25, 45 on the timer. Never, never changed. He constantly did the same shit over and over because every spell that he's done in the past, it's always worked. And equilibrium, yeah, no, this is temperance and this is in reversed. Doesn't think twice, never did. Just shit brains when it comes to just repeating the same old shit that they've done in the past, thinking that it's gonna work because it's always worked before on other people, but clearly it's not. Not on the feminine here. What a fucking evil son of a bitch. You know, trying every spell that they've done in the past when they were sacrificing other people in the past. Yeah, you are not the only target, or you haven't been the only target. They've had other targets in the past and they've always made it. Not with you. Oh my goodness. Now you see, this is the future position. No, hold on. I wanted to know what the fuck was under here. Oh, Ten of Swords reversed. Both you and the masculine, especially the masculine, has healed from the betrayal. I mean, he knew these people. He knew these people for years, but he's healed. And he's saying a big old fuck you to everybody. Fuck you for screwing up my relationship, screwing with the divine feminine horribly, and then lying to him, lying about her. And like I said in the past, yeah, the divine masculine got involved because, like I said in the Aries reading, somebody, a good friend, lied to him about you, and he was bribed with money to leave you. I know it's horrible to think that, but that's the truth. That's the honest truth. And he kept getting 29, 29 on the timer as I'm about to say this. He kept getting paid because he kept getting bribed to talk shit about you. The rumors. Because hey, all his friends are doing it. Why not me too? He He loved you very much, but like I said in the Aries video, before he was even bribed, 3010 on the timer, before he was even bribed with money to leave you, there were already breakup spells happening behind the scenes. 3020 on the timer. So, future here, Two of Cups reversed with the Nine of Swords upright and the Ten of Pentacles upright. Okay, I want to know more about this Two of Cups reversed because this talks about a split up. A split up here. Nine of Swords upright. Somebody, this could be the karmic or the divine masculine, freaking out, paranoid. One is completely paranoid about, oh my God, prison, all these legal problems and shit. And then the masculine could be terrified. Oh, the divine masculine could be absolutely terrified that he's not going to get the Two of Cups in the future. That's what it is. Like, can't sleep at night, worried that he's not going to get his feminine back, paranoid and overthinking this because of all the shit that he did too. And he knows that he's got to tell the truth, but he doesn't know how you're going to react. But hey, little do you know, if you just take a risk, masculine, you're going to get the Ten of Pentacles. That's winning the jackpot. Which means, look, here you are in the chair, running your kingdom, and there, look at her, she's beautiful. That's the wife. Look, a rainbow again. You're getting what you want. For shits and giggles. We'll pull out another one for Two of Cups. Wow. Wow. It's because the devil in reversed. The devil in reverse. You do not have any more. You don't. The third party, the karmic masculine, is not in your way anymore from making this impossible, from making this reunion impossible. Okay, and also, neither of you are in low vibration. Yeah, you guys definitely partied your asses off in college and whatnot and, did crazy shit, but y'all have settled down big time. So it's time. There is no devil energy here. There is no low vibrational bullshit. Or wow, 34:43 on the timer. There's no devil like bullshit. There's no low vibrational crap to keep you guys from reuniting. Okay? So, Taurus masculine, take a chill pill, take a risk, quit being scared and paranoid because you're gonna get the 10 pentacles, winning the jackpot. It's happening, that's the future. And the Ace of Pentacles in reversed. Oh, that karmic and all the cult that tried so hard to take all of your shit. Oh, they took your shit. They took all of your shit. Your love life, your career, all of it. Well, guess what? Payback's a bitch. They're having everything taken away from them now. And it's because it's called clink clink, you're going to prison. This here, this is what you want, your goals, your desires. The Hanged Man upright. It's actually a Pisces card. They've been caught for something. This Pisces is the one with the STD, or SCDs, excuse me. Ooh, when it came to sex magic, like I said, she knew that she had these STDs and she was having sex magic. That's what they were doing in this coven, sex magic, a lot of it. Either if the masculine did participate in any of the sex magic, which I don't think he did, because look, you got your Four of Wands. This is what you want. This is 37:47 on the timer. This is what you want, your Four of Wands, your marriage, your happiness. That's what you want. And this person with the STDs, it's a matter of you're glad that they got caught because this person is a ticking time bomb. And she was one of the spiritual bullies. One of the spiritual bullies. Mm-hmm. And you want the truth to come out that it wasn't you with the STD. It was this Pisces. I'm not trying to be racist or whatever, but I think this is a black girl. Very promiscuous, okay? She obviously was a part of trying to ruin your Four of Wands, but that's not happening because this area right here is what you want. This is your wishes and your goals, okay? So this hanged man, this chick is being put on blast with the fact that it's her 39:39 on the timer, that it's her who has the STDs, not you. You're getting your Four of Wands. That's what you want. Okay? And the Nine of Wands upright, This is a warrior. This is a spiritual warrior. You are a spiritual warrior. And you know what? So is your masculine now. You wanted him to see what was going on, to open up his eyes to see what was going on. And he did. It just took him a long motherfucking time because one of the cards there that I had pulled out, it was a Knight of Pentacles upright. 40/40 on the timer, which means the Knight of Pentacles upright. They take their sweet ass time. Well, this has been going on for years, yo. Okay, some of you 8 years, some of you 12 to 14, but both of you guys are spiritual warriors, but ugh, he had to get away. Excuse me if I burp. I had a good lunch too. And he did do it. He's a spiritual warrior too. Nice. Now this is your unconscious. This is the shit that you just keep in the back of your mind. Hold on with the damn animals. Wow, 41/41 on the timer when I said that. I'm back. Okay. Over here you have the Knight of Cups in reversed. See, this is a false offer of love. If it was upright, a true offer of love from the masculine, no. This is false. In your mind, you're hoping to God that this fucker stops his bullshit, especially with love spells, because you want nothing to fucking do with this person. And they know it, but they still don't want to give up. And you know what I think is funny too? When I pulled this and it touched each other like this, I think it's interesting how the world is reversed with the Knight of Cups in reversed. His world is done. It's over with. And like I said in the Aries video, he's not gonna last in prison. I sense suicide. He's gonna check out in prison. Because you are dying to have your King of Pentacles, and you are, because wow. Y'all saw when it fell, the way it did like that? The Emperor reversed, the karmic, nasty ass karmic. And this is the character also of the nasty ass karmic. Wow, look, if you do like that, karmic, karmic, their world is fucked upside down. They're going to prison and checking out. Wow. Here is you're dying to have your King of Pentacles. And here you are with the Queen of Pentacles. Oops. That's your match. That's your match right there. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I'm a Taurus moon. And this reading is for the Taurus. Now, Two of Wands upright. This talks about making a decision. But a decision about what is the question. The hell? I know I'm not supposed to draw another card, but coño. Ace of Wands upright. Judgment reverse. The Lovers upright. Six of Swords upright. Once again. Wow. And you guys, like I said, you're no longer gonna be left out in the cold. Seriously, no longer going to be left out in the cold with nothing. You guys will never lack for money again, just like with the Aries video. So, Two of Wands talks about making a choice. I think the masculine is trying to decide on how to come your way, because he's got, and you, and you're in the back of your mind, you're hoping that he comes in a creative way, because the Ace of Wands right here, this is one hell of an idea. A successful idea. Hmm. But Taurus masculines, shut your mouth. Don't tell anybody what this surprise creative idea is. Okay? And the feminines, y'all are gonna be really surprised. Like, this is gonna be, you're gonna be shocked. Tears of joy is what I just heard. Tears of joy. Rebirth rebirth here is about judgment, but it's judgment in reversed. He faced his karma already. You knew that he had karma to face because of his involvement. And he did. You were, hoping in the back of your mind that, he was going to pay it off, and he did. He was upset about it, but he took it like a man, as they say. In his mind, it was like, man up to what you did. You do the crime, you do the time. He actually went into hermit mode for a while, reevaluating his life, his choices, what he's done. Because look, in the back of your mind and his, the lovers. 50:05 on the timer. And both the back of your mind and the back of his mind, that's what he wants. And you and him want the same thing with the Six of Swords upright. 50:20 on the timer. Moving on to calmer waters. Getting the fuck away from the drama. Leaving people behind. It's gonna hurt to leave certain people behind because the trust is gone. No respect, the trust is gone, and the back of your mind, you're hoping that, he healed from all the disloyal shit, all the betrayal. And he does, or he did. And he's still, overcoming that, but trust me, he'll be alright. You'll be alright. It's just because he knew all of these people for so many years. That's what that's about. It's like bird. Okay, now this is your influence. Let's see, Taurus. Two of Swords upright. Okay, communication. 51:51 on the timer, as I said that. Communication, but you see how there's a blindfold on? Someone who could not see the whole full situation that was going on at the time and didn't realize that they were being played with mentally with lies and manipulation. And this sword over here, this is one side of the story, and then this over here is another side of the story. Okay? Not knowing what's going on, and then there's two sides to every story, as they say, you know. So having, not making a decision until you've got all the information. But see, the King of Swords reversed. Total asshole. This is the karmic too. I mean, lies, lies, lies. Tyrant. Total fucking tyrant. He was the culprit of all these lies. Paid people to lie about the feminine. Because I want to say that this is the masculine who, should I get back with the feminine? Should I not? Should I not? And that's because the lies, tyrannical asshole, 53:53 on the timer. This guy, he wanted to be the king of everything, of what was said, you know, talked a good game, talked a good game about money, how he was gonna pay money. If people spread these lies and manipulate shit about the feminine, and the masculine found out about that. You have the Page of Wands in reversed. Somebody here had an idea, but it didn't work. It was the page is the lowest of all. Page of Wands, Page of, Swords, all that shit. It's the bottom of the bottom. This person, they were given a job to do about asking the feminine a whole shit ton of questions about her life and stuff, so that this King of Swords in reversed could figure out what was going on with the feminine, so that he could just keep creating more shit and more shit and more shit. That's what happened. Like, this person, ooh, could have, it could have felt like, a speed dating kind of thing. You didn't go out on a date with this person. 55 on the timer. You didn't go out on a date with this person. You just hung out with them for like 2 times. And this person just acted like they were speed dating, just asking you a million questions. And it was just to go back and report it to him. Okay, but the Two of Swords catching on to shit. The masculine and the feminine are not stupid. They pick up on shit quickly, especially when it comes to psychology, the way someone operates. Excuse me. And now this is the external influences right here. Ten of Wands reversed. Excuse me now. No burdens or obstacles to carry anymore. This is because somebody made the right choice and offended the feminine, made the right choice because they put two and two together, realized that they were going to go with the feminine. Because, like I said, they owned up to their shit with the judgment card. Because of that, they could drop the burdens. And here is the High Priestess in reversed. Not a good, not a good priestess. This is the masculine's karmic. Evil bitch. Evil, evil bitch. Did a lot of black magic on the masculine big time. Put him in mental mind illusions to keep him with her. But, he had gotten too smart about what was going on. And so the spell work wasn't working. Even with, the love spells and the fucking sex magic, whatever, wasn't working anymore because he had paid off his karmic debt. And, knows that she ain't the one for him. She's a crazy bitch. Greedy. She loves to use men a lot. If she works, it's not for very long because she wants shit to be handed to her. Or uses magic to get what she wants. This This over here, and it came out with the Aries reading too. Y'all need to go and check that out too. And with this, the Four of Cups reversed. Right here, someone doing a lot of self-reflection. If it was up like this is just bitterness, not reflecting or looking at yourself in the mirror. This is the opposite. Looking at yourself in the mirror, looking at your choices, what you've done. And that's what the masculine did. Looked at himself in the mirror, reevaluated himself and his character, his personality, and came to the conclusion that, yeah, this high priestess, no, she is not the one. No, 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 and no. And of course, she's pissed. But whatever. These are your hopes and fears. Death upright, which can talk about physical death, but it doesn't always. It talks about transformation, shedding old skin. Okay. You're hoping that the masculine has transitioned into a better version of himself. And he has. He really has, because he's done the shadow work. He has looked at himself in the mirror. He manned up to his mistakes. Yep. See Merlin, which is the hermit. And now it talks about going inside your cave and just doing your own thing. You don't want to hang around people. Just thinking to yourself about life, doing your shadow work, you know, eh, changing your life in terms of finding new interests and hobbies and stuff. And that's what the masculine did. Transition, transformed, went within himself, didn't hang out with a lot of people. I mean, he actually started turning down people to hang out with and didn't feel like partying hardcore anymore. Realized that, you know, this isn't all there is to life. There's a lot more to life than that crap. And yeah, because, the feminine transition too. And you have the seven of pentacles reversed. They had realized that the grass was not greener on the other side with this karmic of theirs. It's like I said before y'all broke up, y'all definitely could talk your problems out, but before that, there were breakup spells going on, and that's because karmic was pissed off that the feminine left him. And this karmic took shit so far. So far. Like to the extreme. It's ridiculous. But anyways, there had already been breakup love spells going on. And then, like I said, there was a good friend of the masculine who told the masculine a lot about you and bribed him with money to leave you. But during his transition and going within, he realized that this high priestess, this crazy bitch, was not where it's at. Not where it's at. Not where he's supposed to be with, no. And I mean, she was always jealous of the feminine, always jealous. And when the breakup happened, it was like, boom, white on rice, man. And still in the crazy party phase, just like her, and but she's never gonna change out of that. Always gonna be into magic, but she's got the law to deal with. Yeah, the masculine realized that, yeah, this crazy bitch ain't for me. And over here, this is the outcome. You have the Six of Pentacles upright. Excuse me. For payouts. Getting your payouts like you deserve. Both you, the feminine, the masculine, you deserve your payouts. You worked hard to get where you're at. Very hard. And somebody over here, the Four of Swords in reversed, this person will never be able to rest. Karmic will never be able to rest. There's actually rumors going on about him now. About how he's the fucking loser. He's the master manipulator and, the habitual liar. This has never happened to him in his entire life because he's always been the center of attention. And this Three of Cups upright goes in two ways. I gotta cover her boobs. Okay, so you see the guy versed, karmic right there. Now a lot of rumors are all turning around on him about him being the culprit and what the real story was about. Okay, because he was the third party standing in the way the whole effing time. Okay? But now that this is happening and going to prison, this Three of Cups now talks about celebration. You and your masculine will now be able to celebrate that this fucker is out of the picture. I want to get just one more with the Four of Swords reversed. No. So, you are the fool, but in a good way. Because it's upright. This is you moving on to your next chapter of life. Because the truth has been told. Okay, your name has been cleared. It's been vindicated. How awesome is that? How fucking awesome is that? So, get the payouts. The karmic that was lying constantly and was also representing the Three of Cups. But now that he's out of the picture, you have the Three of Cups which means you can celebrate now, especially with how the Fool card, your new chapter, right on top of here, man. So your payouts, both you and your masculine, the Fool upright, a new chapter, you and your masculine, with the Three of Cups up here, with your celebration. That's badass. Badass. I want to see what the hell is left under here. Queen of Swords reverse. Yeah. Liar, liar, pants on fire too, and a tyrannical bitch. Goes right here. King of Swords reversed. Oh, and it's right, yeah, right there next to the Two of Swords. When the masculine was trying to make a decision on whether or not to stay or go. Her personality was also like the Queen of Swords. Liar, liar, pants on fire. All she does is talk shit. And your karmic's karmic. All they do is talk shit. 111 on the timer. The Four of Pentacles upright. These people, they're gonna have to hang on for every little thing that they've got. Just like they did to you, it's gonna happen to them now. Page of Sword reversed. Being way too fucking nosy. Someone being way too fucking nosy about your business. I mean, really being fucking nosy, like gang stalking. And doing all kinds of magic with monitoring spirits, all kinds of crap. Wanting to know everything about you and what you were doing constantly. Seven of Swords. Someone trying to get away with shit. Always thinking that they're gonna get away with their lies and shit. He was trying to get away from, or no, trying to be sneaky and making sure that people believed him and that the feminine was a whore. Because you have the Nine of Pentacles reversed right here. Wanted to make sure that people had a really bad image of you. You know, this is a whore. This is someone who's be a horrible mother, you know, a horrible wife. You know, if she had any kids, she would be a terrible mother, etc., etc. You know, into drugs, would do anything for drugs or alcohol, just trying to be sneaky and making sure that everybody still thought that she was a piece of shit. Not true. And then you have the Eight of Cups upright, walking away. Walking away from all these people, but also you were put into isolation, so, and the universe and divine wanted you to walk away, and that's what happened. And also, masculine's walking away. He doesn't want to be around this kind of shit. Oy, oy, oy. Three of Wands. You're getting your wishes. Getting your ships are coming, guys. Ooh. This King of Cups in reverse came out with the Aries reading too. Oh, what a bitch. This guy's an asshole. It's the karmic. This karmic, no compassion, or empathy for anybody whatsoever. He enjoys watching people suffer. Because look, you have the magician in reversed. That's a dark warlock. This karmic is a dark warlock and loves to watch people suffer. Meanwhile, Three of Swords reversed. Oh, you healed, the masculines healed because both of you guys were heartbroken in different ways. Now, those people are going to be in the Five of Pentacles, out in the cold. I mean, poverty, you name it. Now you have the Knight of Pentacles, upright again. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Would you know the program? This card, this Knight of Pentacles, is the slowest knight ever. I mean, drags his ass. Get a move on. Excuse me. The Star. You get your wish, your ultimate wish. And, you could be a star, like in public here, or have your own podcast. No justice for any of those people. Going to jail. King of Wands in reversed. This guy just killing it. Nine of Cups. What you want, it's happening. It's coming true. You stood up for yourself and fought against these people, and you know what? It also ended up being the masculine who had to stand up for himself against his own friends that he didn't know were involved. And he knew they were involved, but not as involved as he realized. He defended himself, though, and defended you, because look, you are the Queen of Cups. You're a sweetheart, total sweetheart. The Tower, oh, I couldn't see why. Ugh. Every fucking time that the karmic fucked around, fuck around and find out, well, guess what? You fucked around with the feminine, okay? And you're also fucking around with her reunion, okay? Always got something up your sleeve and shit. And you're a dark warlock. And you're the King of Cups reversed. Well, fuck around and find out with the Tower. Being struck by lightning. Ridiculous. Ay, Dios mío. Five of Wands reversed. You and the masculine want nothing to do with any more of the drama, the bullshit, nothing. See, the feminine's been out of the drama and the bullshit for a long time now. It was the masculine that had to get out later. But tired of drama because if you looked over here, you had the Six of Swords upright means moving on to calmer waters. And the Seven of Cups reversed, just like in the Aries reading, you know, after the breakup and shit, this karmic, the shiny thing, he realized that the karmic was not that shiny thing. Quite the opposite. Because of that, oh yeah, he's leaving the chariot. Fast movement. Fast movement. All of this shit is happening fast. Masculine coming in fast. These people going to prison fast. Yup. You have the Queen of Wands upright. This is not a bad queen. Very determined. Very determined individual, just like the Empress right here. I mean, has the drive, the motivation to make shit happen. Not a lazy person. Nope. The cult family falling apart. Hmm. And they're surprised that you always manage to find your way out of shit. Yeah, the cult family, they're falling apart. They didn't want you to have this Ten of Cups. All the obstacles they threw at you with the Eight of Swords reversed. You didn't cry wolf or victim. You thought of creative ways to get the fuck out of these hardships and obstacles that this karmic family was throwing at you constantly. You always knew what you wanted, and this karmic family that's falling apart, they knew what you wanted was your masculine and a happy life, and they didn't want you to have that. Just like they don't want you to have the marriage either with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles reversed. Mm-hmm. Guess what? Oh, look at this. Six of Wands upright. You won. You won the spiritual warfare a long ass time ago. It was just the karmic who didn't want to give up. Hmm. Speaking of the karmic, here's what's going on. The moon in reverse, it talks about mysteries and secrets coming up to the top, filling in the blanks of the story, the whole thing. This is a breakthrough in communication. Okay, breakthrough in communication. Oh, and the funny thing is, this card, the Two of Pentacles, initially came out reversed, which means that uh, for this person, shit is out of balance. Their whole life is out of balance. They've got nothing under control. But then it's funny with how it flipped, okay? Next to the Ace of Swords with the breakthrough, this talks about having your shit together, having your life in balance, both with work and fun. So the one who ain't got their shit together, karmic, the one who does have their shit together is the masculine. And you got your Three of Cups to celebrate new chapters. I mean, this is awesome. King and Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Six of Cups. This is awesome. The Lovers, Six of Swords. Beautiful. You made the right choice, masculine. Yay! Even though you're slow as shit and you drag your ass. There's always a fucking ambulance around here. Okay, and now I'm gonna give you a few cards from the universe and then a few love cards, and I'm done with you guys. 'Cause I hate you. Oh no, I can't hate you, Tauruses. I'm a Taurus moon. Okay. God damn it. We need to take like cities. Oh, I'm doing really good on timing right now, man. Oh, and I know I shouldn't be drinking the Diet Coke, but fuck it. I love it, and it's probably making me broke too. Dear universe, what do the Tauruses need to hear? Taurus, Taurus. You say fuck with the bull and you get the horns. Some shuffles. Last one. No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road has a purpose. I know some of you Tauruses out there overthink, but overthinking to the point where, like, you psych yourself out. Don't be afraid to say, I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. Wow. If you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you are being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen to you. Every situation in life is temporary, so when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. It's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Just relax and trust. Wow. Release old doubts and fears. You are currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. They are changes that have been long awaited. Leave the past where it belongs, in the past. Trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. Like, ugh, damn it, see, there you go. I know it sounds so unprofessional. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. Ooh, how nice. How nice. Let's take these three. And then that's it. I know it's a lot, but when you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. Think about that hard. I know that the masculine, in their mind, they were definitely shoulda, coulda, woulda. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Why did I leave over a lie and being bribed with money and shit? Why? If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. Very creative person. You can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. Tauruses can be stubborn, varying, and Taurus men can be much more stubborn than the women. Like, oh my god. And no offense, but stubborn to the point of stupidity. I know that you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you are good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith, damn it. You are good enough. Just because something is not happening right now doesn't mean that it will never happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. Focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time or energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you most. With every thought, you are creating your future. It's true. The law of attraction. Try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. Concentrate on the here and now and enjoy every moment for what it is. You are creating new memories. When going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. If you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. You think this was all on the knot there? I'm really sorry, guys, for my burping and whatnot. I know it sounds totally unprofessional, but when you eat and drink certain things, it causes it. And I know maybe I should stop drinking the Diet Coke. Okay, and now here's with love. I'm doing really good on time. Proud of myself. Okay. What do my Tauruses need to hear in terms of love? Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. That's very true. Gratitude. You need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. A lot of people around the masculine that their actions do not match up to what they are saying, especially with what they've been saying about the feminine. Gratitude. You need to be grateful for what the love already present in your life to attract more of it. This is for the feminine, learning to be grateful, grateful for being alive and that you haven't been sacrificed. Unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. Wow. Gratitude again. And shit. The masculine should be grateful for his life too because he wasn't sacrificed. Fuck. Free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. Mhm. See, the feminine, you freed yourself from the karmic, and the masculine ain't gonna put up with their karmic shit anymore. Last shuffle. Gratitude again. Open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract a love relationship. See, the feminine has been fucked around with for many years with magic that she doesn't know who to trust. 37, 37 on the timer. It's not when it comes to love, it's just when it comes to trying to make friends in general. The masculine, though, just has a hard time opening up about himself in general, like personal shit. Yeah, currently in separation. Yeah, unfortunately, currently in separation. But hey, yeah, the separation has sucked, but it definitely gave both parties time to grow up because it says new love. A new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current, or in a current relationship. See, it's the masculine and feminine in the same body, but another triad love here, okay? Because you guys are both mature enough. Pay attention to red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. The feminine, you figured that shit out a long time ago, and that's why you said deuces to the karmic. But because of that, that's what started this whole cycle of shit. And the masculine knows that he cannot take karmic anymore either. She's a needy pain in the ass. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. Twin flame. This person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. Patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. You are enough. The person you are meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. Absolutely not. Be who you are. That's it. 40/40 on the timer. Third party situation that made a lot of fucking shit difficult. And this third party, the masculine's karmic, there's still shit to be dealt with, and that's why patience. Some things need to be dealt with still. It's fucking third party karmic. Reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. And I can't make it up. Overthinking. Playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there at first. The masculine, overthinking man. Soulmate. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. This is beautiful. And then it says deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. Yeah. And then balance. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. And I believe that you and the masculine understand that now. There you go. What the hell does it say over here? Express your love. It is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. I'm gonna leave it right there. All right, my Tauruses. Love you guys. Mwah.